Let's see. Hello, Cranky Sam's. My name is Zach. I'll be running trivia for you this evening. We're going to get started as close to 7 o'clock as possible. If you want to take part in trivia, all you need to do is come up here, grab 4 slips of paper and a pen, write your best team name at the top of each one of those slips, and we'll get started in about 5 to 10 minutes. Four pieces of paper. Yep. Grab a pen and then just make sure your team name's at the top of each one. It's going. How many do I take? 4 slips. We've got 4 rounds tonight. And then just grab a pen and make sure your team name's at the top of every slip. Thank you. You got it. How's it going? How are you? Doing all right? Yes, I'm looking. It's an eye like that. No, no, for trivia in about 2 minutes here. If you still want to take part in trivia, there's still plenty of time to grab 4 slips from me, grab a pen, come up with your best team name, because there is a prize for best team name tonight. Otherwise, we'll get started here shortly. Yeah, you can take it. Go ahead. Going to say, if anybody is in need of one extra chair at their table, I have an extra chair at my table you can take. There's only one of me, and I got 2 seats, so I really don't need it. That there? Go ahead. And you'll need 4. Yep. I don't need it. Don't need it anymore. All right. It's not Matt team. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with that TV. It's just not. It's not Matt team. This one. All right, everybody. We're gonna go over the rules here, and also I have this mic cranked about as loud as I can. But don't worry if you can't hear me. These TVs around the room will have everything that I'm saying on them. However, let's quickly go over the rules. So tonight for trivia, there will be 4 rounds, 10 questions each, 1 point per question. You can star 1 round, which means if you think you did very well that round, you can put a star at the top of that sheet. If you do, you double your score for that round. You only have 1 star to use, and there's 4 rounds to use it in, so use it wisely. Also, there will be no repeats. After I read a question, it'll go away after 45 seconds. So if you don't know the answer off the top of your head, write a little note down next to it because I won't go back and reread them. Also, there'll be breaks between each round, so you can take that time to order another drink, get some food, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. And there are prizes. First place trivia team gets a $30 drink card. Second place team gets a $20 drink card. And third place gets a My Favorite Golfer trophy. It's really worth it. I think it was worth $1. Also, there will be an award for the best team name. So come up with your best team name and you'll get a prize for that as well. It's about equal with that prize for third place. Also, the rules, no cell phones out during the rounds if you're taking part in trivia. If I see you playing trivia and you have your cell phone out, I will scold you on the microphone. It'll be uncomfortable for you. It'll be uncomfortable for me. So let's just not do it. Between rounds, have your phone out to your heart's content. Also, there is a 6-person team limit. So if you have over 6 people, maybe try to break your team up into more equal portions just so it's fair to everybody. Also, keep your answers quiet. Don't yell them out so everybody else can hear them. And also remember, this is just trivia. Don't take it too seriously. Let's just have some fun. Stealing. Go ahead. Having said that, we are going to get started with round number 1. Round number 1 is just random trivia. Trivia is just all over the board. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this. Starting with question number 1 for random trivia. What is the second largest planet in our solar system? What is the second largest planet in the solar system? Remember, if you're ever unsure, write down a hint next to that question because I will be moving on here in a few seconds. Question number 2. According to a 1964 song by Roger Miller, how much are rooms to let? According to a 1964 song by Roger Miller, how much are room to let? It's also a good time to point out that if any of you have problems with any of these questions, I only did one of these rounds, and this isn't a round I did. So if you have any problems with the questions, bring it up to Reed Reimers next week. He'll be happy to talk to you about it. Moving right along. Question number 3. What position do Cy Young Award winners play? What position do Cy Young Award winners play? Hands down if you don't know it, because we're going to keep moving. Question 4. What is the voltage of most car batteries? What is the voltage of most car batteries? Question 5. What is chiefly made from a milky latex called chicle? What is chiefly made from a milky latex called chicle? All righty, question number 6. What's the Arabic answer to the Roman numeral equation m minus ix? What's the Arabic answer to the Roman numeral equation m minus ix? All righty, we're moving right along. Question number 7. What country does Shakespeare's Hamlet take place in? What country does Shakespeare's Hamlet take place in? Question number 8. In the mid 90s, what artist's video for Stay I Missed You sparked a craze for retro eyeglasses? In the mid 90s, what artist's video for Stay I Missed You sparked a craze for retro eyeglasses? All righty, moving on to the second to last question of this round. Question 9. How many years did the U.S. Civil War last? How many years did the U.S. Civil War last? All right, moving on to our final question. Question 10. What piece of equipment was Canada's first major contribution to the International Space Station? What piece of equipment was Canada's first major contribution to the International Space Station? Actually, right there. Thank you very much. All righty, and that is it for round number 1. If you think you did very well this round, you can star it to double your points this round. But remember, there's 3 other rounds you can use it on. Please turn those in as quickly as you can to the front of my table face down. I'll get them graded as quickly as I possibly can. We'll go over the answers for round number 1 and then move on to round number 2. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty, any team still holding on to their slip, please turn them in as quickly as you can. I'm going to start grading. Right there, perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. Thank you. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. It's busy. Right there, if you would. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. We start the podcast. Alrighty, let's go over those answers. This is again a point where I'd like to point out I didn't make any of these questions except for in round 3. So if you have any problems with any of the answers, Reed will be here next week. You can write him a written complaint. Having said that, question number 1. Question number 1 was, what is the second largest planet in the solar system? That would be Saturn. According to a 1964 song by Roger Miller, how much are rooms to let? 50 cents. 50 cents. Number 3, what position do Cy Young Award winners play? They play pitcher. Pitcher. Number 4, what is the voltage of most car batteries? I am looking for 12 volts. If you put any number of zeros after 12, you're wrong. Number 5, what is chiefly made from a milky latex called chicle? I was looking for gum. A lot of people wrote the same answer. It was wrong. But good, well, thinking like, what's the Arabic answer to the Roman numeral equation m minus ix? That would be 991. Question number 7, what country does Shakespeare's Hamlet take place in? That would be Denmark. One of you wrote Europe. That's a continent. Number 8, in the mid-90s, what artist's video for Stay I Miss You sparked a craze for retro eyeglasses? Lisa Loeb. Lisa Loeb. Number 9, how many years did the U.S. Civil War last? That would be 4 years, and technically 1 month. Question 10, what piece of equipment did Canada first distribute to the International Space Station? That would be a robotics arm, also Canadarm. If you put down Canadarm, you were right. Alrighty, let's look over your scores. Only 2 teams used their star that round, so there's still plenty of you that can double your scores in a given round. Going from the bottom, working our way to the top. We have Wizard of Oz with 1 point. Pending with 2 points. We thought this was speed dating with 2 points. Whatever with 3 points. My Achy Blakey Heart, WWF, CSP8, Hills Angels, and Heat Saint Squirrels all with 4 points. Julie Moon and the Rama Sutra, Cuisinart and the Awesome Girls all with 5 points. Oldies and Goodies with 6 points. Sofa King Intense, Tarantino's Pizza with 7 points. 12 Angry Nips with 8 points, Perpetual Pirates with 8 points, A Well-Run Shit Show with 8 points, Team Redundancy Team with 8 points, and Dude Gongs with 8 points. Everyone that has 8 points, you're all tied for 3rd place. We 3 is in 2nd place with 9 points, and in 1st is 9 plus 10 with 14 points. They used their star that round. However, they are a team of over 6 people, and they were honest about it. So they will not be in the running for any prizes. They can win some glory. They will not win any of the prizes. And they know that, and they're still happy to be here. Yes.
Chicklets was chiclet stop.
All right, then you guys are so clear. All right, I'll put it up to 8 next time. You got it. Alrighty, we're going to move on with round number 2. Round number 2 is May Day, May 1st in history. I am going to give you the year. All of these events happened on May 1st. I'm going to give you the year. You just need to give me the answer. This is also a great time for me to explain again. I did not write any of these questions, and some of these questions I can't pronounce the words in. Thanks a lot, Reed. Having said that, we'll do our best. And also, you can read the screens. Question number 1, 1486. Christopher Columbus proposed his plan to search for a western route to India to what female Spanish monarch? Remember, this all happened on May 1st, if that helps. 1486. Christopher Columbus proposed his plan to search for a western route to India to what female Spanish monarch? Remember to write down hints if you don't know. These are pretty wordy questions. Alrighty, moving right along to question number 2. In 1718, Spanish missionaries established Mission San Antino de Valero, now known as what? The first settlement in what is now San Antonio. 1718, Spanish missionaries established Mission San Antonio de Valero, now known as what? The first settlement in what is now San Antonio. That's a nice wordy question. Question number 3. Question number 3, 1786. Composed by Mozart and considered one of the greatest operas ever written, what Commedia per Musica, continuing the plot of The Barber of Seville, premiered in Vienna? That's so many words. 1786, composed by Mozart and considered one of the greatest operas ever written, what Commedia per Musica continued the plot of The Barber of Seville, premiered in Vienna. Oh, God. The next question is, remember when I said I couldn't pronounce some of the words? Question number 4, 1852. What famous storytellers published the first part of their German dictionary? That. I think it's Deutsches Wörterbuch. I can barely read English. In 1852, what famous storytellers published the first part of their German dictionary, Deutsches Wörterbuch? Hey, Eli, that's how you doing, buddy? Good. Just running some trivia. What are you up to?
Going to that meeting you're feeling tonight with a buddy.
Oh, nice.
Boss is here, so
Dude, okay.
good. Check out the stables. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, but the next door,
Yeah.
it looks super cool over there. Like I walked past and I was like, "What the hell is that?" I didn't realize that was going to be a whole new restaurant. Question number 5, 1915. What British liner left at New York, being sunk 17 days later by a German U-boat, killing 1,197 passengers and crew? 1915. What British liner left New York, being sunk 17 days later by a German U-boat, killing 1,197 passengers and crew? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. I would love one, yeah. Alrighty, we're moving right along. Question number 6. 1939. What famous character first appeared in Detective Comics number 27? 1939. What famous character first appeared in Detective Comics number 27?
Yeah, just want to know. This, I was gonna guess.
Thank you very much. Alrighty, we're moving right along. 1941. General Mills introduced what oat-based, ready-to-eat cold cereal? In 1941, General Mills introduced what oat-based, ready-to-eat cold cereal? Moving right along, question number 8. In 1992, what author, the world's best-selling living author, published her historical romance novel, Jules? In 1992, what author, the world's best-selling author, published her historical romance novel, Jules? Moving right along. Second to last question of this round. Question number 9. In 2003, George W. Bush erroneously declared that major combat operations in Iraq have ended on board the USS Abraham Lincoln in front of a sign bearing what 2 words? In 2003, George W. Bush erroneously declared that major combat operations in Iraq have ended on board the USS Abraham Lincoln in front of a sign bearing what 2 words? Alrighty, last question of round number 2. Question number 10. In 2022, near Las Vegas, a set of human remains were revealed by a receding waters of what reservoir? The U.S. largest. In 2022, near Las Vegas, a set of human remains were revealed by receding waters of what reservoir? The US's largest. Thank you very much. That's it for round number two. If you think you did really well in round number two and you haven't used your star yet, you can star this round for a chance to double your score. Otherwise, please turn them in up here face down by the pile, right where you did last time. I'll grade these as quickly as I can. We'll go over the answers to these long-winded questions, and we'll move on to our picture round this evening. Also, I'm updating your guys' score from last round. You what? I'm updating your guys' score from last round. You put chicklets. I even saw it and I was like, this is probably right, but they'll let me know if I'm wrong. Haven't turned in your slips already, please do so now. Remember, if you want to start this round and double your score, you can. I'm going to start grading. If your slip is not turned in by the time I'm done with my pile, you're lost this round. Right there. Thank you so much. It feels dumb. Hey, I'm reading it and I feel dumb. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good question. Thank you very much. WWF, if you're still out there, I did not get a slip from you that last round. Turns for round number 2. A few more people use their stars that round, but there's still plenty of you that have not. Question 1, Christopher Columbus proposed his plan to search for a western route to what Indian? Isabella the First. You can just maybe Isabella, Queen Isabella, whatever like that. You were right. Good job. Question number 2. Spanish missionaries established Mission San Antonio de Valero, now known as the Alamo. Question number 3. Composed by Mozart and considered one of the greatest operas ever written, this continues the plot of Barbara Sevilla's The Marriage of Figaro. Question number 4. What famous storytellers brothers published the first part of their German dictionary on this day? That'd be the Brothers Grimm. The Brothers Grimm. Number 5. What British liner left New York being sunk 17 laters by a German U-boat? That'd be Lusitania. Lusitania. Thank you. Number 6. What famous character first appeared in Detective Comics number 27? That would be Batman. A lot of other detectives made it in there. They were not right. General Mills introduced what oat-based, ready-to-eat cold cereal? That'd be Cheery Oats. It was later renamed to Cheerios. If you put down Cheerios, you were right. Number 8, what author, the world's best-selling living author, published her historical romance novel on this day? That'd be Danielle Steele. A lot of Nora Roberts in there. I would have guessed the same exact thing. George W. Bush erroneously declared that major combat had ended with this sign behind him. The sign said mission accomplished. I don't think it ever was. Near Las Vegas, a set of human remains were revealed by receding waters of what reservoir? That would be Lake Mead. Lake Mead. Alrighty, let's go over our scores for that round. As always, we start from the bottom, move our way to the top. Remember, a lot of you still have your stars to use. So starting from the bottom, we have Quizzer of Oz with 3 points. We thought this was speed dating with 3 points. We have Hending with 4 points. The next 2 teams didn't even show up in that round. Julie Moon and the Rama Sutra had 7 points. Cuisinart with 8 points. Whatever with 9 points. My Achy Blakey Heart with 10 points, as well as Keith St. Squirrels and the Awesome Girls, all of them with 10 points. With 11 points is Hills Angels and Oldies and Goldies. With 15 points is Tarantino's Pizza. With 16 points is Perpetual Pirates and Team Redundancy Team and Dude Gongs. And We Three, all of you with 16 points. With 17 points is A Well-Run Shit Show. With 21 points is 9 plus 10. And tied in first place, using their stars last round, is So Fucking Intense and 12 Angry Nips with 26 points apiece. Now, a lot of you still have your stars to use, which means you can double your score in this next round or the last round. If you don't use your star this round, you automatically will be using it for the last round. Having said that, this next round is our picture round and is the only round I did tonight because I didn't like reads. The round is Mayday, Mayday. All of these pictures are going to be from disaster movies. I need you to tell me what the disaster movie is. I need the title of the movie. So all of these are disaster movies. I'm going to leave them up there for about 45 seconds. Starting with disaster movie number 1. Remember, your hint for this round is they're all disaster movies. So if you're putting down a romantic comedy, you're wrong.
We can't hear you in the back. Are we naming the disaster or the movie?
The movie.
Name the movie.
Name the movie. You have your name in the movie. Don't name the disaster. Just name the movie. Moving on with disaster movie number 2. Movie number 3 coming to the TV soon. Number 4.
Just a little bit stuck in a tail.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right along. Number 5. Coming to your screen. There you are. Disaster movie number 6. Moving along to movie number 7. All right, actually, movie number 8. All righty, coming at you the second to last one of this round. Movie number 9. I watched this movie at daycare and it scarred me for life. And finally, number 10. Last but not least, if any of you get this wrong, I'll be very upset. Number 10. That is the last movie for round number 3. So once you're feeling comfortable, you know them. If you have a star left and you think you did really well this round, make sure you star it. Otherwise, you automatically star our 4th round. Please turn them in right here face down. I'll grade them as quickly as I can. We'll go over the answers. Then we'll move on to our 4th and final round. Thank you. Yes, that's perfect. Circle, check mark. I'll take any. How'd you do that round, Maura?
What?
How'd you do that round?
Better.
Better.
But you started.
No, I didn't have you start last round.
Oh, it was in bold, so I assumed.
Oh no, it's just sometimes I don't know why reach thing just sometimes bolds it. No, yeah, I didn't double your round. No, you're good. But you doubled this.
Yes.
Alrighty, if you're still holding onto a slip, please come turn it in as quickly as you can. I'm gonna start grading them. If I don't get your slip by the time I'm done grading this pile, you don't get a score this round. There's still plenty of time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, if your team did not star this round, do me a favor. Circle the star at the top of your page right now so you don't forget. I don't keep track. When I keep track, I like to see you guys get over 10 points, I know. How you doing? I know you were here. How's Beauty and the Beast going?
Great.
Yeah.
It looked like we had a star on the last round, or had it molded, but
So that's the thing. Bolded doesn't mean it's starred. Reads formatting is weird. Sometimes insert itself it's bolded.
No
So you're
let's get checking.
yeah, you're good. I just had Laura just came up and asked that as well. I was like, no, you're good. Ooh. And, Mr. Oh, hi. We'd like to sign up. You're not still hanging out with him, are you? I cut him off. I cut him loose.
Each other.
I cut him loose years ago.
Hi.
How's it going?
Here.
Good. Just running trivia. One more round.
Is that the trophy?
Yep. For my favorite golfer,
Where'd you find that?
Reed found it.
How did
That makes sense.
Yeah. He just goes. I think he just goes to Goodwill and just buys a bunch of shit that's like $1 or less.
He's a gold.
It goes, yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Good luck.
creepy doll he had time of
Well, the first time I played it for him, it was a marionette. You would hate it. It was a clown marionette on a swing,
Nope.
and we won it. And I went to the bathroom, and then Chelsea just stood outside of the bathroom with it, and I turned around, Jesus Christ! I nearly fell down.
Fuck that.
It's the first time I understood the phobia you have.
It's horrifying. It's terrible. So
We're fine.
what?
I was gonna say, try to find a seat if you can.
Anybody else here?
Yeah.
Not that I know. Not that I know. I mean, I know people, but not that you were.
Nobody worth knowing.
No. Jesus, this. Huh?
Did you hear that? Chelsea went to Mexico and Coco was on their flight and sat next to Reed on the flight. So he texted me, he was like, I'm next to Reed from the theater. And I was like, you just said Reed. You didn't say, I never.
All you had to say was Reed, and I would know.
Sorry,
Reed from the theater.
He's like, he's been on the entire boys tennis team on this flight. I was like, yeah, that checks out.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Like,
Yeah, no, yeah.
so Coco from flight to Reed to next to yourself. So he was like, Reed from theater is here. He was not a pacifier. I know who Reed is. He's like, just stop hitting on everyone. So I'm like, what am I?
Look, those two chairs, man. If you can find chairs, you can pull them up here.
Great card.
Yeah. That's a perfect score. Look at that team. My achy Blakey heart. What a beautiful bunch of beautiful bastards.
How's Gizmo?
Good. She's young. But no, she's good. My folks might go up to Sealy this weekend, and if they do, I'm going to take her up there
Oh, nice.
because I wanted to get used to that. Also, get used to my parents, but also just like run around, just go and just tire yourself out for. But no, it's been good. She's sweet.
A little bit of a change.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like I'm here now, and Rose, you usually would come and try to play. She can't right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not until she's a little older.
Yeah. That's a terrible age for
Listen, she'll
out doing shit.
Listen, she'll get better. Also, we're in the perfect season for it because, like, we're just gonna go to Sealy anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, Jesus coming with 3, 4, 5, 6. What were you up to today?
Oh, we just went and grabbed dinner.
Nice.
Um,
Where'd you go?
Top half.
I have not eaten there since they reopened. How was it?
All right. Pretty good. Got a poke bowl.
Oh,
Very classy. So I was thinking of going up to Sealy on like the 24th.
that's Memorial Day weekend, isn't it?
On the 19th.
On the
I
19th?
was on the wrong month.
Wait, the 19th is a Sunday, isn't it?
Oh, the weekend. No, it's
The 19th is Sunday. 18th.
God.
18th.
No.
What the hell? Where are you going?
Memorial Day weekend is the 24th.
Yes. My birthday party is the weekend before that.
Shit. Probably.
I mind. Yeah, fucker. But if I go up this weekend, you can come up. And I think I might try to go up next weekend too.
I think next week would be better.
It sounds good.
I want to take the boat. And
And it's
so
probably not going to be nice enough this weekend to do that.
tell me what it is and isn't that.
Hey, listen, maybe it's going to be great. Maybe you'll have the time of your done right, right?
Shit.
Just sitting out there freezing to death.
We'll grab beer.
Uh, yes. 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 So, so, yeah, no, yes, or no, yes, yes. No, wait, no. Yes. Sure. Whatever. Sing. Goodies. So, team redundancy too. Oh my god. He's seen squirrels. Oh, squirrels. Right.
You're covering for Reed?
Yep. Because he's still in Mexico.
How long is it here?
Till Sunday? Yeah, 2 whole fucking weeks. It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's like we didn't even do a full week, and I was like, by the end of it, like, I'm so fucking tired.
I remember looking at you at the terminal one time. Like, back is.
Well, because especially with my cold, I was like, that was just sucking the will to live out of me. And then Reed to message me, he said on Tuesday of this week he got sick. So like this last week, he's just been sick so far. It's like, cool. That's a great way to spend the last week of your vacation. Just living the dream.
Yeah. Chelsea's still there, though, right?
Huh?
Chelsea's still there?
Yep, Chelsea and Sam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like they've been out doing stuff. I'm pretty sure Reed's probably been pushing it more than he should because he's Reed.
Mexico and
Yep.
playing.
Yep. What are you doing this weekend? Are you gonna go out to that thing in Alberton?
Think I might. I gotta come up with a costume real quick.
So like we were planning to, and now we got a puppy, and I was like,
Tomorrow, or sorry, Friday, I was gonna try making a costume and see how that goes. Just gonna get a like a calendar
okay,
and like paint it like R2D2.
yeah.
Like a white shirt, like paint some blue stripes on it.
That'll work.
But
They want to play.
let's see.
I know. I really want it to be. I'm just wanting to. I'm tired of this shit.
I think it'd be nice like Saturday.
But it's fun because we got the dog yesterday, and every time I try to take her out to walk, we'd be out there for like 5 minutes, and then it would just start hanging sideways on her face, and I was like, "This is really cool."
You guys make your announcements?
Yeah. Alrighty, we're gonna go to the answers for round number 3. A lot of stars came out that round, and I'm pretty sure we have a 3-way tie for first place. Having said that, let's move through these movies, and they're going to be nice and quick. Your first movie was The Day After Tomorrow. Your second movie was Twister. Your third movie was Airplane. Your fourth movie, I just watched this movie, it sucks. It's The Core. Oh, it sucks. Number 5 is Armageddon. Number 6 is 2012. Number 7 was Don't Look Up. Number 8 is This Is the End. I needed This Is the End. Yes. Number 9 was Dante's Peak. And number 10 was Titanic. Well done, everybody. Everybody got that last one, Steve. Alrighty, let's go over your scores. And before we do, remember, if you had not starred that round or any round before this, please circle the star right now. Also, I need to sort out these scores. I didn't do that. Give me a second. Don't look. Don't look. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Alrighty, sorry about that. I did not sort the scores, so they were all over the place. Now we're going to start. Starting from the bottom and moving our way to the top. WWF, they left at the first round. They have 4 points. We thought this was speed dating with 8 points. Julie Moon and the Rama Sutra with 11 points. Keith St. Squirrels with 13 points. Wizard of Oz with 15 points. Pending in the Cranky Sam's Public House tied with 16 points. Hills Angels with 21 points. Cuisinart with 22 points. Whatever. And Oldies and Goldies with 23 points. A well-run shit show with 24 points. Perpetual Pirates with 25 points, as well as We Three. The Awesome Girls with 28 points, as well as 9 plus 10. With 30 points and a perfect score that round, and they started, is my Achy Blakey Heart with 20 points in that round, 30 points total. Tarantino's Pizza with 31 points. Another perfect score and starred round goes the Team Redundancy team. They now have 36 points and managed to get themselves tied in a four-way tie for first place. The four-way tie for first place goes to Team Redundancy team, Dude Gong, Sofaking Intense, and 12 Angry Nip. All four of those teams are tied in first place. However, there are several teams right in the middle of the pack who have not used their star yet. They get a perfect score this round. They can shake a lot of things up. So long story short, it comes down to round number 4. And round number 4 is, it's also a Montana town. All of these answers are also going to give me the name of a town in Montana. I'll give you an example. Give you an example here. Your example is a large tongs utensil. Now you have to think about the answer and think about a town in Montana with that name, and you would get Big Fort. Understand how it works? Cool. Because we're moving on to question number 1. Question 1. The accuser villain in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. The accuser villain in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Remember, all of these will share a name of a town in Montana. Moving on to question number 2 in the final round. Warm, dry, snow melting wind. Moving right along to question number 3. Archimedes' exclamation on discovering his famous principle. Archimedes' exclamation on discovering his famous principle. Thank you so much. Go on. The soundtrack, man. The soundtrack is cool. Like the best. Alrighty, we're moving right along. Question number 4. Nicki Minaj song that heavily samples Sir Mix-a-Lot. Nicki Minaj song that heavily samples Sir Mix-a-Lot. Right along to question number 5. The capital of Serbia. The capital of Serbia. Alrighty, question number 6 in the last round. Question number 6. Symbol of triumph in ancient Greek, worn around the head or neck. Symbol of triumph in ancient Greek, worn around the head or neck. Question number 7. A bean or South American capital. A bean or South American capital. Question number 8. Number 8. Location of the major conflict depicted in the Iliad. Location of the major conflict depicted in the Iliad. Sounds like the gelatinous biofilm used the fermentation of kombucha. Sounds like the gelatinous biofilm used in the fermentation of kombucha. Alrighty, question number 10. Question number 10 is looking for two answers. You have to give them both to me to be right. Smallest and most densely populated borough in New York City, and a neighborhood in it that saw a renaissance in the 20s and 30s. To be correct on this question, I will need both answers. Smallest and most densely populated borough in New York City, and a neighborhood in it that saw a renaissance in the 20s and 30s. There's no half rights in this trivia. You get it all right, or you get none of it right. Right there, if you would. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And that is it for round number 4. Remember, if you haven't started any round yet, please circle the star on your sheet now before you turn it in. Otherwise, please bring it up to the front. I will grade it as quickly as I can. Also, if you borrowed a pen from our cup, can you please bring the pen back to the cup so we have pens for next week as well? Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody else got one right. We win.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, we do have awards for first, second, and third place, but we also have an award for the best team name to give out. So even if you're at the bottom of the barrel, hold out for the really great prize you might get.
Yes, I just want to clarify. So my son was special needs. He's sitting with us.
You're good. You're good.
That's not really what I'm care. But I also want to ask you: is the second name in that last answer also a town in Montana?
Yes, they're both towns in Montana.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Both towns in Montana. Thank you, sir. You got it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty, I'm gonna start grading these sheets. As always, when I get done to the bottom of grading, you haven't turned your sheet in yet, you forfeit the round.
My God, that was rough. It's hard when you're the only brain at the table, bro. Everybody else like had too many drinks, and I'm like,
You're like, I need help. And it's thank you very much. Ew. Yes. Yes.
Another shot and got it really drunk. I was really drunk. No, but I still liked it. It's just sucked.
Ending. Wizard of Oz. Oldies and oldies. Once. Whatever. Awesome girls. Oh, I'm shit show. Julie Moon. I'm a shit show. Dude dongs. Tarantino's pizza. 17. So, to my influence. To my embassy team. I think he's going to be hard. Petrol pirate. 16. That was a speed dating. With 14. Poison arts. Silent poison. The 5. Rose angels. No. 2, 3. Okay. Alrighty, I've made you all wait long enough. Let's just get to the answers for our fourth and final round, and we'll find out who the winners are this evening. Question number 1. The accuser villain in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That would be Ronan or Ronan. Number 2. Warm, dry, snow melting wind. That would be Chinook. Looking for Chinook. Number 3, Archimedes' exclamation on discovering his famous principle. That would be Eureka. Eureka. Question number 4, Nicki Minaj song that heavily samples a Sir Mix-a-Lot. That would be Anaconda. Question number 5, The capital of Serbia. And that would be Belgrade. Question number 6. Symbol of triumph in ancient Greek. A laurel. Number 7. A bean or South American capital. That would be Lima. Lima. Number 8. Location of the major conflict depicted in the Iliad. That'd be Troy. Troy. Sounds like gelatinous biofilm used in the fermentation of kombucha. That would be Sobe. Number 10, smallest and most densely populated borough in New York City in a neighborhood in it that's on a renaissance. That's Manhattan and Harlem. Oh, if you did not give me Manhattan and Harlem, you're wrong. I needed both answers for you to be right. Go look at the tiebreaker. Having said that, let's go through our scores. Starting from the bottom, moving our way to the top as always. We have WWF who left. They're at 4 points. We have Keith St. Squirrels with 13 points. We have the Craigie Sam's Public House with 16 points. We have the Quizzers of Oz with 19 points. Pending with 20 points. Julie Moon and the Rama Sutra with 21 points. We Thought This Was Speed Dating with 22 points. Cuisinart with 27 points. Whatever with 28 points. Hills Angels with 30 points. Oldies and Goldies with 30 points. The Awesome Girls with 35 points. My Achy Blakey Heart with 35 points. And also, if my Achy Blakey Heart is still here, you won the best team name this evening. So if you can send a representative up to me, I will give you your prize. Until then, we'll keep moving up. A well-run shit show with 38 points. 9 plus 10 with 38 points. Perpetual Pirates with 41 points. Tarantino's Pizza with 41 points. We Three with 43 points. Team Redundancy Team with 45 points. Just missing our three-way tie for first. The three-way tied for first is Dude Gongs with 46 points. Sofa King Intense with 46 points. And 12 Angry Nips with 46 points. I will need a representative from all three of those teams to come up here and grab a slip. Are you with Achy Blakey? These are yours now. Two lovely records for you. Wait, can we come up? So if you don't already have do you already have a slip? You're good. Do you have a slip that you can use? Perfect.
What are we doing for the tie?
Just grab a slip and I'll explain the rules really quick. They know it. So how it's going to work is the question is going to be the answer is going to be a large number. Whichever one of you teams is closest to the number wins. You can go back and confer. I will read the question. You're going to have a minute and a half to figure it out. Alrighty, this is just for the people in our tiebreaker to find out who gets in first and who gets in second and who gets in third. And remember, it's whoever's closest to the number wins. The tiebreaker question is, as of the 2020 census, how many people lived in Petroleum County, Montana's least populated county? Yes.
We're the 9 out of 10s.
Yeah.
It's our friend's birthday. She's 21. Her name's Bree.
Sure.
And I just, is that irrelevant? I don't know. Can I get a happy birthday for her?
Happy birthday for Bree.
To Bree.
Also, can I get a really big round of applause and happy birthday for Bree, everybody? It's Bree's birthday. Happy birthday, Bree. Alrighty, my teams that are in the tiebreaker, you have 1 more minute to give me the answer and bring it up here.
What's the best team name?
It was Achy Blakey Heart. I like a rhyme. Alrighty, my tiebreaker team, you have 30 seconds. Please turn in your sheets in 30 seconds. Very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty, there we go. Just in time. Alrighty. First, a quick photo of Petroleum County sign. Look how beautiful it is. And the question was, as of the 2020 census, how many people lived in Petroleum County, Montana's least populated county? The answer is 496 people. Sofa King Intense is in third place with a guess of 1,200. 12 Angry Nips is in second place with 1,008. And in first place with 690 goes to the Dude Gong. Alrighty, can I get a representative from all three of those teams to grab your reward? Which team are you? Dude Gongs.
Just win.
Really well done.
Thank you.
You got it. There you are.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming out here tonight. Thank you all so much for being here for trivia. This is my last week running it here because Reed Reiner will be back here again next week. Thank you all so much for putting up with me, having some fun, and we'll see you all next week. And I'll be playing against you, not reading the question.
What about Zach?